Let's go. All right. Well, we did it, folks. This is
Did
what
you
happens
did you fix it?
when
I
you're
don't feel like you
trying to
fixed
have
it.
fun and you're playing video games.
Did you
These video games all work,
did
no
you
play.
fix it?
This is just
I
what
don't feel like you
happens.
fixed it. Are you live now?
We should be.
Perfect.
I'm still seeing you on our channel.
Are you live? It said exited host mode, so it'll pop up with you in just a
Oh,
second.
folks, ladies and gentlemen,
It said exited host mode, so it'll
we
pop
are
up
back.
with you in just a second.
We're here. Say, FaZe pulled Folks, us away. She was ladies and tethered gentlemen, to our stream, and she pulled us away. we I are don't know what back. happened. We're here. It's a problem. It's a thing that happens. We've told her to stop. We've issued a mandate. That's actually why we sent her into Monolith and Agora, is because we were just like, hey, things aren't working out at Epic. We're going to, you're going to battle for us instead. So, but it's okay. We're back up in here. We are back here, and we're hanging out. We're having so much fun. Look at us. We're just having great fun. I hear sound. Is good. Is
So
good.
let me ask you a question, Chris, while that's loading up.
Yep.
If I have a circlet of health and I have it maxed out, it's global, right?
Mhm.
If I'm phase and I link a target, they're double dipping. They're getting extra health regen. Is that correct?
That is actually probably a better question for my buddy Nick. Nick,
is
what
that
say
correct?
you?
I believe so. Don't want to give a hard commit, but I believe that is the case for it.
Alright, now I need to adjust my audio settings for the client because it's real loud. Boom. Not you in my party yet?
Brother, you gotta invite me.
I invited you, baby. There we go.
I'm ready to go.
Alright, play with community stream. We're on track. 4:30 came and went, but we're still going.
I did.
We're here. The old restart of the Windows machine did the trick. That's all it took was a simple restart. Even though I did the restart before we even got on stream, things still broke. It's fantastic.
Turn it off and turn it back on. There you go.
Gotta love
The legend itself.
Gotta love technology. What is it? What is it? Technology. Alright, folks, how we doing? So, anyways, back to what we were talking about. We were talking about it's FaZe week. We've been discussing FaZe. FaZe is out. V40 is out. There's a lot of new stuff. New cards. Jungle changes. The whole nine. So, if you got questions, feel free to @Drecker. It's DRECKER. So he can see it.
2 R's on Twitch because people like to steal my name.
So, we want you to ask your questions. This is time to get them answered. Nick, I know you and I were talking about this before we went live, but I know FaZe just came out, so obviously people are wondering, okay, what's the most optimal card build for her? What do you typically run? What cards are you like, this is huge if you're going to play her? He's answering the question. Feel free to answer him through, you can just say it out loud too if you want, rather than type, because chat.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're good, dude.
So, FaZe optimal build. I think she's in a very unique spot as far as a lot of our heroes go, as she doesn't really have, like, this is a clearly best item on her. The only Blaxican, Tainted Magic on FaZe, yay or nay, and why? I throw it into my FaZe decks as kind of a flex spot. Do I prioritize it over other items like Quenching Scales or Barrier of Will? Typically not, just because that's much more of a win more item. If you're ahead, it'll help keep you ahead. But it definitely deserves at least one of the 40 spots in your deck. But item-wise, let's see. So things I would definitely recommend putting in, as I said, Quenching Scales, super good. Barrier of Will, because she's not white, she doesn't have access to Honor the Peer, you still want to have that team shield. Plus, if you max it out, you get your aura. Kind of really exacerbates phases. I'm a supporting monster kind of hero. Greystone, it looks like Chris.
I know. I'm seeing chat blow up like, hey,
The
he's
new
a
skin, he
stud.
looks like you.
He's a stud in this tier 3 skin, so thank you. Thank you.
So, Grave Robber, junglers are humbled now. They can't just gank and feast. They have to choose. The right choice is almost always kill the phase. You kill phase, you no longer have to deal with phase. And this is something that I've been harping on all through dev process.
Truth.
A lot of games coming in, people are like, oh, phase is so hard to deal with, phase is so hard to deal with. Hey, guess what? Kill the phase. You eat her alive.
Kill her. And not the phase, like Faye, but phase.
Oh, no.
That one.
Thank you, by the way, for doing that.
You're welcome.
Phase and Faye, it's just going to make casting that much more difficult.
Dude, Faye is
That's
coming.
why it's the Faye and phase.
Faye is on the way.
I've never called her the Faye. As long
I know
as I've
no
been
one
casting,
has.
I've never called her.
No
the
one
Call
has.
her Tinkerbell.
I'll be honest with you. So her original name was supposed to just be Faye. Fun fact. I'm sure you all already figured that out. And then because of some of the stuff, so I know we've talked about some of her lore when we had the dev stream back in the day. But there was a lore reason why it was changed to the Fae, which again, like I said, we've already talked about, and that was the reason. And it's interesting because when Phase came out, fun fact, Phase was actually her dev name, and that was one of those things that typically, you know, when we're in development with these heroes, I mean, you guys have probably seen you know, us talk about it on streams, or maybe say, you know, the guys who come on stream will be talking about a hero, and they'll say a different name, and you'll be like, wait, what was that? Who are they talking about? That's because typically we have development names before we lock down a name to release a hero with. So anyways, Phase is the dev name. Phase was actually the name that we all agreed was a good representation of her, her abilities, her background, the whole nine. So when it was still a dev name, people were like, aha, that'd be funny if we actually shipped it, because well, not funny, but it'd be interesting because people would, you know, if people call her Faye instead of the Faye, Phase. So,
Faye.
So talking about the Faye.
I'm jumping around in my tier 3 Nova Bone
Last
skin.
night, Chris, we came up with a tier 3 or 4 skin.
Stop it.
Corrupted Faye.
Ooh.
No, listen.
Stop it.
Morigesh poisons her.
Stop
and
it.
Faye starts to get corrupted. How dope is that?
That would be sick. So
Right?
is it only if you actually have what you would call it, a Morgesh in the game?
I
What
mean,
happens
that's
like
the
if
only
it's
time-
like what if it's like you know, a Revenant here or something?
The offlaner is not here. I believe it. They have a Yin offlane. She is in their jungle.
Imagine it with like
They really want to
I'm
kill
gonna
me.
go mess with her.
the
Look at
spider
these
web.
aggro
Oh
people.
my.
Wow. They're being so rude. So rude. Well. Good thing they're not freezing the lane. That's great.
We should have their Yin right over here. Nice job, Revenant.
Sick. Dude, they are being super aggro. This is great.
Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting. Phase and Revenant. This is so Mooney was playing against Phase and Revenant in a live game yesterday when we were all playing, and he was Steel, and he was just like, that is a tough lane, and I, in fact, will agree that is a very difficult lane.
Yeah, you would assume that, like, maybe they don't have the best synergy because Revenant doesn't benefit from the massive attack speed boost as much as other rangers would, such as like Sparrow or even Murdoch. But with the pretty massively enhanced cooldown reduction, it's pretty scary, especially being able to reposition Revenant, whose big weakness is, well, we can't really give any Revenant to go. There are offlaners still over here. But yeah, Chris, if you just like stand in the wave and force them to hit you, just run it under a tower, they'll never take it as long as you just out sit there and not regen them.
Yeah, well, so I got the health token and a health pot, and what I've been doing, I typically take E first to reflect the basic attack. Or deflect, sorry.
That's what I've been doing.
That way when they're like, oh, cool, I'm going to get a shot off on you, and I'm like, nah, bruh. Even though with Revan, I know his Q is his main source of damage.
Hey, thanks for the gold buff, guys.
Yeah, I got ours for Revenant.
Cabal, when will all the cards have images? That's a great question. So typically we've deflected this one, not in the sense of not to answer it, but card system rework will be the actual response to this. Once the card system is reworked, as I've said multiple times, everything you know and you think you know about deck building, cards, card system. Can't hear me? What just happened? Notch, can you hear me? What is happening? Chat, can you hear me? Chat? Yeah, they can hear me. Okay, anyways, continuing on. I don't know where everybody else went, but sick. Notch, if you can hear me, ping me in chat. Ping at Play Paragon in chat. Anyways, so until the card system is reworked, that will be the response. Again, everything that you know, deck building, cards, card shop in game, everything is going to change. So have no expectations and expect something very, very different. Sick.
Missing from over here.
Yep.
Chad, can you hear me?
Lost all audio, but
I can hear you again, Chris.
Yay! I don't know what happened, but cool.
Weird.
So we got their tower down. Their yin is currently level 3, doing a quick item check. Their phase has a ward. I'm gonna go ahead and bet.
Their jungler's mid.
Grex is in the mid lane. Alrighty.
Massive this year. That's all we got as far as an ETA. We have said in 2017 we will be reworking the card system. We're in testing phase and working through everything as we speak.
Testing phase.
Look at the frickin' jokes. Frickin' fricks. They're missing from left probably a gold buff, but they may not be. Once I hit 5, I will
So we got their,
use my
second
lead
bug.
phase for gold buff. And I'm missing
Or we
left.
got our second bug.
Great.
Notch in mid with you. I can make you over here if you're
I got Grex on me.
pulling you out, pulling you out.
Thank you. Teleporting.
I'm sitting on howitzer, sitting on howitzer. I can kill him, Got him.
Yeah, this new
Go on,
skin
Brush.
is so dope. Our team did an amazing job with this tier 3. It's interesting because when I first saw it, it wasn't one of those ones that I was like, dude, tier 3 Novaborn Greystone, this is going to be amazing. But when I saw the effects and actually see it in game, like, even just
Nice
the,
job, guys.
just the
Yin mid,
display.
yin mid.
So good. How you doing?
We're good. Chris, watch. Let me know if they head over here.
Nope, they're just chilling. They are
Okay,
linked
okay.
and farming it
Chris,
up.
I'm actually gonna come in.
They are backing up,
they're
they are backing up.
So I'm warded, I'm canceling. So our Revenant is getting some free farm over there. Our green is up for Grex when he's ready. Their bug comes up in 40 seconds. Their yin is trying to keep mid frozen. I'm gonna push it up a little. Howitzer has returned to the mid lane. Yin is level 5.
Come on, Revenant, you can't kill me. I'm Greystone, dog.
Alright, Notch, I'm backing out.
Let's go. So we've never.
Notch, you got a red buff on this side.
We
Do
actually.
you mind if I take it?
Take it, it's yours.
Okay, I'll take it.
I'll just farm middle.
Okay.
So new map, interesting. Never heard anything. We've never said anything about a new map. We have said things about game modes. Game modes, TBD. This year, that's another one of those this year answers. Actively in testing as well with that.
I forced her to get out. She is back in the jungle. I got Howitzer coming over to me. I'm just running straight up. Oh,
I do have ult, by the way, so.
Alrighty. Notch, I'm coming towards you.
They are trying to destroy my ult, but I will not let them have it. Tier 1's gone.
Fine.
You lost the tier 1? Oh no, game's over.
Oh my gosh! I can't
GG,
believe I
Novi.
did that. I'm so sorry.
Concede, quit, etc., etc.
David 3015 to answer your question. So, hold on, let me put this in my deck real quick. To answer your question, so when it comes to MMR stuff, we said this before. Anything you see on Agoria GG or Fury GG, I know it's cool to look at a number and get a gauge of okay, where am I at amongst my peers. You know, a lot of us here will even take a look at that just as like a, I wonder, you know, like where I sit in the mix, but it is not affiliated with Epic in any way, shape, or form. And as far as what your real MMR will be, that will be
We have Howitzer coming over. We have Howitzer coming over here, I believe. No.
No, Howitzer
Grex
mid.
mid.
yeah, once we actually have a
We're getting there tier 2.
ranked mode. So
Howitzer's now rotating. Can we?
Okay,
They're
I'll die
missing
for
from
the
left,
tier
by
two
the
if I
way.
have to.
Oh, there you go. You're
Both
already aware.
howitzer and Nocturne rotating. Coming up by Raptor.
Not being able to kite
I
jump
got that
over
too.
is very difficult.
Garx killed me. We got their tier two though. Garx's charges down? I don't know if he ulted.
I'm just gonna keep pushing up left.
Go nuts.
Massive, good question. Not sure on that one. There hasn't really been an official decision made on that, so not 100% sure. Since it will be a new mode, likely, I would assume just because of putting everybody on an even playing field. But again, that is not a guaranteed thing. So,
Can I ask you a question, Chris?
please ask a question.
What's the deal with the new health bars
New health bars?
for minions? Like the way they fade.
I know we put that in the release notes. I can't remember the exact design intent. Nick may be able to speak more to that one as well. That's not something that Cam and I sat down and had a conversation about why we did that. But I know we put in some intent in the release notes on that. Nick, do you have any thoughts on that one?
I do not. I think it's just one of those things that because we play so much here that I've just kind of gotten used to things that are in. The fading health, you mean? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, to me, it's just something that I've gotten used to. It was a little jarring at first, a little strange.
Is there ever going to be an ability to toggle that on and off, or is it just going to be, hey, here it is?
Great question. TBD.
If you guys decide if we want that, I would love that option to toggle that on.
Well, I think it's interesting. So Kilmore, he came out this week, for the Phase Dev stream, and one of the things that he was asking about was being able to turn off aim assist, which you don't hear from many people, right? Because most people are like, it's really hard to aim on controller because he's a console player.
Yeah.
Right.
So you don't really hear that. So there's a lot of different opinions as far as even something like that. I know when it comes to health bars, the overall intent is to make it more intuitive and easier to understand.
So Chris, we're gonna come left.
Last hits and what's going on. Sick. That's warded.
Yeah, it's fine. He's up a little far. Oh no, he's safe. I'm gonna go clear the ward.
But that's a lot of times the design intent, right? So for the overall unanimous not unanimous, but the overall feedback. Okay, what would be the best case scenario? The overall intent is to make that more intuitive. So it's something we definitely can iterate upon in time. Coming in.
Two rotating off of it, both Ruck and Howitzer.
Okay, re-healing the crap out of Rev.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, laser battles.
Laser battles. What is this, man? Star Wars?
Yes.
Ruck's rotating off.
Alright, this is obliterate. Digital spin, that's another thing, card system rework, stuff like that. Like I said, just literally in your mind, build it up already that everything is going to be different. So anything as far as being able to switch card slots, card art, improvements to deck builder, having a card calculator, stuff like that, all that, we are putting all that time and effort of that dev work into the...
Redoing the fundamental item system in the game.
Correct. Why, thank you, Nick.
Hey.
Ooh, Howie. Can we do anything with this?
He's safe. He sees, he smells you.
Yes, he does. He has a ward here.
I don't have vision for 40 seconds. Go back to that.
Talus. Sooner than you think.
TM.
Sooner than you think.
Healing up. You're fine.
Grux needs a lot of help.
Nice. Got you.
Look at the pull with the leap!
I'm Revenant
double
ulted,
duty.
I'm Revenant ulted.
Grux.
Fall down. Oh, there.
We got him.
Nice. Great ult. I don't ever. Oh, there we go. Notch, I'm gonna ult you.
Oh, wait! Nice. Good job.
Chris, do you have ult online?
Yes, I do. That's why I'm tanking right now.
Oh, okay. I didn't see you.
Now I need
Beautiful
to
full mana
get
notch.
out. There we go. Look at the Revenant blade!
That was a clutch time for me to hit 5 that refilled both our mana bars.
Great freaking plays. Everybody.
So good.
Revenant with
Yeah,
a
Raptors,
triple kill,
Raptors, with
Phase
Rex,
with
with Rex.
heal.
We can take this tier 2. They're all doing it.
I still have ultimate. Oh, cool. The howitzer actually pushed me out of you. Thank you, Howie. Thank you, howitzer. I love you. I still have ult, so if they do come, I can...
You saved your ult? Are you a god? Is that what I
mean,
Right, I'm backing.
FaZe was on me the whole time. Nick was doing a really good job of keeping my health up, so...
Oh, that's me.
Is that Nick?
I'm that
Nick?
guy.
Is that Nick?
We have global regen online. I got my circlet finished.
73rd miss. So to answer your question, or not really a question, but your statement. So one of the things too to keep in mind, my friend, whenever it comes to us doing things with reps, we have to account for people of all shapes and sizes in the sense of people who just started playing the game, people who have been playing for a couple months, and those of you who have been playing since online tests and early access and open beta. So if you're like me, I have over 1 million reps, so I'm a freaking millionaire. Yeah, money in the bank. But when you come to everybody else, so we've got to account for that when it comes to the rewards and chests and whatnot. As mentioned before, rep syncs, we are working on that. We know it's important to you all who have millions of rep. I know Jay Leo has like 10 million rep. I would love to spend my 1 million rep, so it's coming.
Could we get a banner that's actually a sync that says rep and then a sync underneath of it?
We do have some cool banners coming, so TBD.
Epic Chrysalis, I have a purple buff and an ultimate if you want to go BDP on these guys.
Okay. They're backing.
Oh, it's because they want this gold.
They're at gold buff. I'm coming.
They're right here. They're still here.
To gold buff.
I'm just here. I'm just here with them.
I'm on phase.
The Grex is missing from
he
the thing.
ulted me.
Right then, sorry. I'm actually gonna sprint straight to you guys.
Oh, he's one shot. Get him. Got him. Woohoo! Let's go. I need to get out because I'm gonna die.
Are you gonna live?
I will
You,
live.
Chris, I'm coming.
Oh, let's go.
Those poor guys. Those
go.
poor guys.
That was awesome. Great ult. Under tower, but it helped. And then he ulted me, which actually helped.
Yo, you got a Grex
yeah,
right here? We got a
I see
Grex
their I see their Grex. I am super low.
Howitzer's right behind you.
FaZe, if you can come on me.
I have it in 2 seconds. Alright, you're good. I'm ulted for mana, so I'm
Notch,
catching.
can you
I'm
do
catching
anything
up.
to bring them to me? Up.
I got Africa. On there again.
All of us? Did everybody just blink at the same time? There was like 3 blinks there with your full name.
Yeah, I believe so. Our Grux has his stab link online, so I'm actually gonna give him a little bit of healing love.
Alright, I am... Yeah. River buffs are gonna be up soon?
Yep. I'm just keeping Grux alive.
The rep for XP. I don't know. That's a good idea. Can't say no to that. I wouldn't say there's anything sneaky. I mean, our goal with this is we want to make sure we implement a system that is meaningful and impactful, rather than just like, oh, we need for people to be able to use rep on something. So there's a lot of those decisions, and again, a lot of those same teams that are working on certain systems are also working on card system rework and a lot of that other stuff. It takes UI work to be able to do stuff with rep.
Let's get this left tower down.
Heck yes, let's do it.
So there's just a lot of things to keep in mind. A lot of things to keep in mind when it comes to all of those items.
Did Joker just go ham sandwich?
He did. Maybe, perhaps a little too much mustard.
Oh, you missed, buddy.
I don't have my ult.
Shot.
Oh. And... well, not.
Oh,
Back
hello,
up, Nick! Oh my gosh, Nick!
You got howitzered!
Yeah, I didn't have my ult, so I was hesitant to go in, which is why I was very not looking at the fight, and I didn't know you had ult up, Notch. My bad.
Bro, I go ham.
Revenant is coming up behind this. I don't know if I like this. I still don't have my ult.
I don't have bandits, so I'm not gonna go in too much here.
Let's back off this fight. I just need somebody who's been left, because they're gonna push that up. Britick, what's going on, dude? How you doing?
An allied tower is under
Stacks, we have already said that we will definitely be having.
Allied tower destroyed.
Yeah. That we will definitely be having game modes coming this year. Map, we haven't said anything about that. So we want to get Monolith to a really good state. If you've watched any of our community corner videos, I know people have asked, is this the final layout of Monolith? And, you never know. There could be, some minor changes and stuff if the team sees fit and gets feedback that represents, like, hey, we should do this thing. But as far as the art and whatnot, there are so many changes coming. It looks so freaking good. We showed, actually, we're able to show Fillmore and Raptors when they came out, and they were like, oh my gosh, Final Monolith looks so good. Just wait till y'all see the dawn side.
You know that to me, brother?
Yeah, I'll email it to you. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Darn it.
You almost had me there, Notch, but
I felt
not
so
quite.
special for like a second.
You have been bamboozled again.
Oh, they just got gold buff.
That's fine. We're taking Raptors now.
By the way, folks, if you guys do have any questions, too, that Nick and I and Notch can't really get to, I'm on my way, since their whole team, and I do have Ultimate. Never mind, they all backed out. Feel free to @InUsWeTrust. He should be in the chat. And I think @SLG. I think he's also in the chat. And VVV Sundown. He also works on our competitive design team with Nick the Trick Shapiro. So
The trick on now.
Now I need to rotate left. So feel free to ping those three. Oh, and Mooney's in here. We have 4 delicious gentlemen hanging out with us.
No,
I've never seen that before. Did you see the way the portal went up there, Nick?
I did not.
When you pulled me like through it, and so the portal wasn't exactly lined up like it normally is for yourself.
Yeah.
Comgas, another one, maybe coming sooner than you think. The goal in the end is to have skins for all of our heroes. All tiers, all heroes. It just takes time. Like this Greystone.
Lanog Lumid, I did not see your question. I'm sorry. Can you repeat it, please? Hopefully I'm not getting memed here.
Wow, they are all sorts on me.
Oh, you're good, buddy.
Yeah, I just ran away. Oh, they got avoided. Their gold buff is about to be up. I'm gonna see if I can hang around and take it from them. Probably not going to be able to, but.
Oh, we're in there.
Buddy,
Let's go,
I'm gonna
baby.
come help you. And I have an ultimate, so
Stun him!
Oh, he got yanked out. Go to the gold.
I'm gonna take the gold.
Ruh-roh. I can see nothing. I am
I
blinded.
got it.
they're ulting. I'm just trying to.
I have ultimate.
Someone's
Getting
ulting.
phased, getting phased. Oh my
I got
goodness.
resonated.
Got her. She should have just kept running forward.
Chris, you have your ult?
I do have my ult up. I'm about to not have my ult
I got you.
up.
I got you.
Oh, pull me! Pull me! You are such an amazing game. Even on the
That
side.
animation.
No, pull me, pull me, pull me, pull me, oh please!
Sound. Track guard set them.
That reforged animation is too good.
I was like, we tried. They just literally had everything. Brux's pull, howitzer knockback with line.
Yeah, we don't have Revenant with us either. That would have been
Yeah. Well, at least lanes are pushing, except for left, but we still don't have tier 1.
The importance of setting lanes. You see that? They had to go back and defend an inhibitor.
Mr. Clutch, what about the PS4 display? Are you asking? Are you asking about the order, the icon, like, and if it is the icons, like what specifically? Like, are they difficult to understand? What might it be, my friend? Sean Connery.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Jumping Jack Greystone. Yeah, for real, right? I was bouncing around like a bean.
I've always preferred hopping here. Bonus points to anybody who gets that reference.
I didn't hear it. Tell me.
Yeah, wait,
Hopping Harry or jumping Jack.
I have no idea. If that's some joke about Harry Styles because his new record came out, and the only reason why I know that is because my girlfriend's sister is obsessed with that guy.
I feel like that wasn't a Harry Styles reference.
It probably
definitely not
wasn't,
a,
but I figured I'd give it a shot.
It was not a Harry Styles reference.
That's what
I'll have
this
ult up in
epic
13.
is
Just
really
FYI.
lacking more Harry Styles.
They're all coming. I have
references.
ult up in 8, 7, 6,
Come here,
5.
boys. He's already ready.
3
to
seconds. 2 seconds.
We can fight. We can fight. We can fight. We can fight.
If you have ult up, let me know, Notch.
Go. I do have ult. I just give me a
Holy,
second.
they're all here.
Yeah, they're all there.
I thought you were gonna ult, so I was
I
getting
can.
all up
I
in
can
there.
because I'm gonna. No, he stopped me.
They're blinded. They're blinded. You're good. You're good. Get out. Bring you over me. Bring you over me.
I need to get thermo bond.
Trying to keep you healed so much.
Running straight.
Oh, that bull scared me.
Yeah, I was trying to get you away from the Grox.
Yeah, I really need to get thermo bond. I'm getting
blinded.
left lane. Careful, I'm not there. I'm getting left lane. Yeah, that way I can just be the front line and they just. Yeah, I need thermo bond ASAP. Just a clutch, so we can, that's something that we can bring up to our QA team. If you want, shoot us an email to the community alias. It's community@paragon.com. Community@paragon.com. So that way, you know, and if you have a screenshot that you can even link, so that way we can send it to our QA team. They may already have it bugged, they may not.
What is the
Just the ability icons being out of order with the new, because of the new control scheme.
Oh.
That
So that wasn't intentional.
what?
The abilities being all wacky.
That I don't know. I don't really play on console, so that's a great question. It may have been, but regardless, it would be good. If it is a bug, I'd rather put it in and make sure our team's winning.
I know there are discussions going on about it with the community response. Some people like it, some people don't. Other than that, I cannot say too much on it, as I do not know, and I don't want to feed people misinformation.
Correct.
There's a howitzer near you, Notch. We got a ward right here.
Yeah, we got a word there. I've got a tainted magic on, so it's pretty much
Ooh.
GG at this point.
Our Revenant is getting a fatty
I'm gonna
wave
get
on the right lane. I'm gonna
Thermobond
back.
here very
I'm gonna
soon.
grab my mana.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and grab it now. Sell my admin edge and
And I probably should have just run a starter deck. My live.
I don't even know why I did that.
I definitely forgot to put some very important things on this deck.
Alright, I have
Yes,
thermo bond now, so I'm gonna try and just jump in the fight and just take the aggro. Samurai Greystone skin.
Thermito Bondito.
Interesting. Kid Rose, I believe if you hit R, there should be a way to turn the death cam back on.
I very nearly just hit my arcade to see what you were talking about, Chris, and that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Ultimate. I am rolling in with my ultimate, by the way.
I believe you mean alternate.
If we want to dance.
Chris, we got a ward left. Okay, all clear.
Yin sees me.
Oh yeah, she does.
Oh yeah, she does. River buffs are bad ban.
Oh, that blink in.
Oh, this guy is in there.
This guy he's in there like, oh, he's
That's
out.
Ian all. That's Ian all. That's really big for us, actually.
Coming.
Got
So
the
I
safety
do
if
have
we need
river buff. Can I? What if I just jump in them and they just like do a lot of things? Can we do
it. So
things?
Notch, give me like a 2-second warning before you ult, and I'll hit mine. So that way.
Going in.
we'll not have-
Woo!
Oh, actually.
Wait for that to go down.
External pull. Alright, let's go.
Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty.
Look at that! Just go in and take a bunch of damage and
And then you win the game.
Greystone's roll. Hit W. If you're playing against Greystone, hit W.
She's rooted. She's rooted. Should be able to kill face. Pulling you off, Notch.
What a great.
Oh, I had
Ladies,
Revenant.
ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
We can get the inhib here. Or at least on the next wave, if not.
Yeah, we just got an extra minute. I am.
Chris, run onto the ground. Run onto the ground.
I am sitting on.
Grux is rooted. Grux. No, he got out. Yeah, we got it.
Left lane is going.
We're fine. We're fine. We can lose it. Oh, actually, go right. Go right.
Yeah, we do changes within hits and core. That's a great idea.
Yes, 100%. Great job, guys. Great job. Let's go.
We need to go left. Oh, Grex is back. Okay.
It'll bounce. It'll bounce.
I'm gonna put a ward in their jungle.
Actually, I don't know if it'll bounce at that point.
I'm gonna back right now.
Yep. We can all back together.
Camps while we're here. Take away their farm. Why not?
How long are your ult, Chris? No, your ult should be back up by now.
My ult's back. I'm 50.
It's up. It's pretty amazing.
I'm gonna go ward OP.
We should actually just do prime.
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need it. Like they need to respond to right. We took the inhib. That's fine. We took the inhib farthest away from prime, so they need to respond to right. And with Grux, we'll just do it super quick.
28 seconds on until my ult. Just FYI.
That's fine. Grux has a blood soak, so he can do it instantly quickly.
Oh, Revenant's here.
That's fine. That's fine. We're fine.
13 seconds on ult.
You're totally fine. I can keep you alive forever.
8 seconds on ult. 3 seconds on ult. I'm actually surprised they haven't come to house or blatantly saw that.
I'm scared, bro.
We need to get it now. We need to get it now. Hit it. Oh, he missed his ult! How he missed his ult?
Oh, I'm so low.
I'm running out. Not sure, got you. You're fine.
Nice. Watch you in. What? Oh.
I tried to get him. That ate my pull too. That's fine. We still have front on too.
Yep, and I still have my ultimate.
Got our Revenant now. He's good.
I'm low on mana. Yeah, there goes my ult.
You're fine.
Body
blocking for you. You're fine.
Thank you. Love you. Alright, they're gonna have to deal with right lane.
Yep.
At some point.
Oh, we have prime regen. You can say we have prime regen, Chris. Oh wait.
Let me back. I really need to spend. I have 7.
Oh, okay.
I really need to spend so I can get back. Okay. I just would love to have some more sustain so I can last through these fights. Lengo Glum. Great question. What do you think?
What was the question?
Are Clary and Muriel the same person?
I'm gonna go ahead and say
That's a lore
probably
question.
not TM Winky Face.
I am actually the same person as Clary and Muriel.
It's true.
I am.
Chris and Clary both have a cuss sound, so you know.
I have a global ultimate that no one knows about.
Point.
And I am extremely nimble. And I sometimes like to stealth. You know,
Right,
I like to take long walks on the beach.
Come left. Right is set super hard, so we can deal with this.
I like to take long walks on the beach.
Oh man, my
yeah.
my Q is chunking right now. Soon for
Chunky.
big ol' chunkster. I'm not sure if I got you
I'm going to hit the tower. No, I'm not.
Oh, I got blinded. I ulted. I went bananas.
You're ulted. I'll get you. Look, got someone else.
Oh, I thought I had my ultimate up. I'm an idiot. I could have sworn I had my ult up. I wasn't even paying attention. That was a big go.
Yeah, I did a big ol' oopsie and grabbed the wrong person there. Pulled Grux out of that fight when he probably didn't want to be out of it, so he probably hates me a little bit.
Yeah, I thought my ult. That was my bad. That was a stupid move. Chris, glad to hear you think so. Am I talking to myself? Or do you have the same it is interesting when you look at FaZe on paper. I don't think people realize like how insane she's really going to be. Like, she's a pure support. Ooh, that's slow. Come on, Revenant. Come on, Revenant. Come on, Revenant. Oh! Use Obliterate! Use Obliterate, please! Nice kill, Rev. This Rev has made some dope plays.
The enemy core is under attack.
Tragic. What Kwang ult bug? Your Discord crack? Yeah, you are no longer in Discord with us. That is quite unfortunate.
Rip.
Let's get rappies just so we can.
Buy the rappy rap.
Our Revenant is super ahead right now. He is at full build, so we should. And this is awesome, so they don't get them. Their yin is 7.5. He does not teleport to his sword anymore. I have not seen that. They are in their jungle right side. FaZe is coming after me.
Hey, much better. Hello.
Hey, welcome back, buddy.
Yeah, my Discord crashed. How about that? Limits of technology. So we
they're
want
all pushing mid. Where are they?
They're
They
pushing into
rotated
supers,
off of mid.
so we can head left and get
Yeah,
this down.
I'm gonna keep pushing out right. I don't see them coming. We have the whole right side warded, so. Oh, what?
Yeah, they're in there.
Well, there's Yin.
Yeah.
Myth, what's going on, my dude? Oh, look, gold buff back up.
They have a very full Ember Link.
I'll meet you guys there in just a moment.
I don't think I've ever seen one so full, actually. The Revenant is right here.
Yeah, Grave. Yeah, I do too. That's why that was super cool. What's up,
I am
son?
Revenant ulted. I am Revenant ulted.
I'm gonna watch right. Ian is pushing up.
Got their phase. Nice, got her.
Enemy has been slain.
Yin is missing. Yin is missing.
Okay,
She is coming up behind you guys.
We're trying to go on mid.
Oh, Revenant's going ham. Revenant's going ham.
I'm gonna push it out a little bit more, and then I am gonna be rotating mid.
Doing the full sandwich.
Alright, on my way.
Wrong.
River buffs are about to be up.
Yeah, we probably just want to poke him out left.
You've got two coming behind you, by the way.
That's fine.
Oh, never mind. They rotated up the other
Force
direction.
engines.
Other direction.
Oh man, no fear Shakespeare. We gotta go.
I'm gonna go ward prime just in case too.
Enemy inhibitor is under siege.
Wait, is it up?
Yep.
Should be, yeah.
Do you want to just go for it?
Yeah, why not?
I do have black buff
We're not
right
really
now.
getting anything here.
I'm gonna start it.
Do it, baby.
I got black buff.
Summon.
They can't fight us.
You will never have me or prime. This is a great question that I probably should know the answer to this, but when he does his knockback, if I have Thermobond, does it actually heal me?
Believe so? I know the root does.
Here they come.
Let's friggin' go.
That's house mine. That's house mine.
Go,
Grex is
go,
in there.
go, go. Grex is all up in there. Dude, this guy is so aggressive. I'm loving this.
Right, dude. He's the Fury.
Their green is up.
Yeah, we can steal that real quick. Then we can swing left, and then just... Ah, my Seeky got stuck. So Notch, I'm actually gonna ult you and we can just siege with it. So
Chris, do you have ult?
let's
Go in there.
I have
go
ult.
nuts. Notch, you're ulted.
Take aggro.
Oh, money.
Oh, I got done.
I gotta save the Crux.
Revenant.
Oh my gosh. Load so much. Yeah, I got burned.
That's him, now it's him. Every time I ult.
I got you, Chris. I got you. We can end the game now.
I love just being able to dive and wow, dude, Revenant on fire and Nick with the support. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I left this guy alone to free farm, and he got 30 points ahead of the other people. So
Great job, team. Let's go. I'd like to spin.
He wanted to finish it. He wanted to finish it off.
This
Yeah,
is
I
how
got
I
my
feel
chat
right now,
back up
chat.
so I can
This is
actually
how
read
I feel.
things.
Our whole team did excellent, dude. You had a bunch of sweet ultimates, Master Notch.
I mean, I died a couple times, like 11. No, I think I only died 7. But hey,
Yeah, it was
you know
only 7.
what? The only thing that matters is that I died, and you guys were able to clean up. We won
You
the game.
die but also do like 4,000 damage to the enemy team. So
Is that my tier 3
That is
Greystone
true.
skin? Look at this stud. He is
It is, in
such a
fact.
stud.
it is in fact Chris featuring himself
He
as a
is,
skin of himself.
he is freaking everyone up right now with this tier 3. We're going to roll into another game, folks. Let's go, round 2.
Actually, Chris, do I have time to use the restroom before we get into a
Go
game?
for it if you would
Nope.
like. Please, please, please.
Nope, you can't.
Oh, well, alright.
No, please do. K2K, what's going on? Solid Age, thank you so much, my good buddy.
I'm actually going to open the silver chest before I go to the restroom.
Oh my goodness, what's going to be in it?
I got a random card.
Can we get a Grim skin? I know him. I actually said this before. There may be one coming sooner than you think.
Alright, I will be right back.
So can we talk about the core change and the tower
What up,
change?
Markin? What's
Can we
up?
talk about that?
Left, first hallway. What's up?
What Chris? What was the thought with those changes to the inhibitor and the core?
Cam and I talked about this the other day, and I'm blanking right now on what he said.
Because I'm curious. I personally like the change because I don't know how many matches
A
I've
lot of
had where
people
we've
like the
done
change.
so good, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere it's like, oh, one person was out of place. We lost this team fight. They push.
I think it's, yeah, that's what I was going to say. If I remember our conversation correctly, and I don't want to misspeak, but I believe it was to incentivize, you know, rather than the one play game ends, to be able to incentivize the fact of like team play and people being able to push down multiple inhibitors, you know, decreasing the core attack time and all that stuff to make it more MOBA-esque. But Cam, I believe that they maybe either they already did cover it on a community corner, or they're going to be at some point. That's definitely a great question to talk about. I remember I was in a design playtest the other day. I know we were talking about it, but for some reason I'm blanking on the specific reason on that one.
I like it. I mean, personally, I like it. Everybody I've talked to so far has had good feedback when it comes to the change. I just want to know what your guys' is. Hopefully, if they haven't already talked to it, we hear more about it on the community corner, which I love, by the way. Thank
Yep.
you guys for putting those out. The transparency has been fantastic.
Yep, and that's what I like too. I like being able to. There are a lot of these questions that you guys give, and it's not that I don't want to give an answer. There's just a lot of things that come down the pipeline that we don't always get 100% context behind, which is fine, right? When you have multiple teams working on different things, it's hard for everybody to know all of the things. But being able to sit down with the lead hero designer of the video game that you guys are all playing and be able to get context behind what's going on, why are we doing this thing, that is good. Nick, they were asking about the core changes, you know, with inhibs, you know, the more inhibs you have down, the slower attack speed the core has, the intent behind that. Do you know?
Well, a lot of it was due to all of you remember the patch with Prime granting a Death Touch aura to minions, and we were seeing games in general, and again, this is kind of me speaking as myself, not speaking on behalf of of anything official, but we were seeing games basically be decided by, do you get Prime and Zerg the core? Oh, apparently I'm too loud. Do you get Prime and rush the core? Do you get Prime and just overwhelm people with fights? Do you get Prime and immediately get all this crazy global pressure, etc.? That created a lot of non... My wife bought a new purse today. I'm going to buy Paragon coins. Hey.
Wow. I bought a new purse today, too.
It's true. But that was creating a lot of very... Take Prime win game gameplay.
Who should I play? Who should I play?
And to me that was... you should play whoever you feel comfortable playing.
I don't know. I was thinking maybe ADC. I was thinking maybe play Murdoch.
Ty Guy streams. They're aligned for who has next game. We actually
Play Murdoch.
Yeah, we join up and then we get into community games. We're not we're not having like running 10-man lobbies or anything like that.
Is Nick running? Is Nick running phase?
I was running phase last game. I will not play phase this game.
I'm gonna run
You
phase
can.
this game.
Oh, you're gonna run
Got it.
phase?
I'll
Alright,
phase you.
Notch.
Bro.
Got Nacho.
Don't phase me, bro. Don't phase me, bro.
Bro.
These guys said they don't feel special. I don't either. I wish I knew what they were talking
I
about.
don't-
We're just gonna play some Chimera. Anyway,
Who's
what I was
this
saying.
Ding Dong
is-
Chris Adelis in the game?
Sorry, what I was saying. A lot of the gameplay, at least in our room, came down to like get an inhibitor, and then funnel that lane into the core slowly and slowly. By changing the way that core functions with being dependent on how many inhibitors being down, it kind of forces you to. It makes like getting one inhibitor to core a lot more risky, as the core is a significant threat, and it kind of teaches you. The more objectives you're able to take, the more inhibitors you're able to down, the easier a game will be to win because the core won't murder you. Like there's a significant difference between one inhibitor down and 3 inhibitors down.
Yes.
I don't know
That
if
is-
I don't know if you can answer this, but with so a lot of us for a very long period of time, myself included, thought Epic had this weird perversion with short matches.
Yeah,
31 minutes.
match lengths, which we've talked about before.
Yeah. So let's. My question is, with the playtest team internally, with this change, did you see a change to match lengths?
Yes.
Did they get longer for you guys?
We've talked about this. I believe Kale even answered this on the FaZe Dev stream, but times did go up slightly. Wasn't monumental, but from what we saw in playtests and I believe comp, Nick, you can respond better than I can, but there were some match length increase. And so that's the thing, right? We stated that a long time ago that we have goal match lengths that we would like to hit. And part of it's just there's a lot of factors that come into account, right? Like no one wants to play an hour-long game, and so that shouldn't be the
Unless it's a really good game.
correct.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
50% of the time, you don't want 50% of your games going an hour long or an hour and a
yeah,
half like it did back in Legacy days. It's not fun. Games need to end, and people also have personal lives, they need to attend to. So we want to be aware of those things, but it wasn't like a hill that we were going to die on where we're like, we're going to change the entire game to get it down to 30, 35 minutes. There were things that we did because we are still in open beta and a game in development that we did. There are things that we've put in that have been like, hey, we've tested this internally and it feels good. Let's put it out there in the wild and get feedback on it and see how it feels. And there have been things that haven't been good. They have not been good decisions. We'll just be straight up about that. And we have reverted those things. We've gotten feedback and gone, cool, you guys are right. Orb Prime and Raptor changes were one of those. We shipped it, and a lot of people were like, this is insane. And it was. And so we tuned it back. So
It was insane.
Yep, it was insane. But when we played internally, we didn't see that. And so when it gets in the hands of hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people, it changes drastically. And so that's also something to take into account too, is being a game that is still in development.
Oh yeah, I mean, you get more, we
Huh?
get more playtime or more exposure time on a change that we push to live in an hour or two of gameplay than we will in 3 months of internal testing. Like my team, we run games every day for a decent portion of the day.
Oh, I missed it.
And as soon as something goes to live, it's suddenly in the hands of thousands and thousands of people. I mean, you just take whatever we're playing by a factor of 10, how many times how many
Oh
people
my
are playing the game. Oh my gosh, yeah. So, Notch, I'm gonna, well, I don't care then. I'm actually gonna come dive this D.
Oh, by the way, if you all have not played the new Murdoch kit rework, it's fantastic.
Oh, every time that hot pursuit is up, you gotta yell, I got that hot pursuit. That is actually a rule.
Hot pursuit, yeah.
So yeah, it's no longer a rule. Notch, do you have a laser? Notch, do you have laser?
I do
My
now.
client keeps hitching. Probably because.
Chris, you ready? Chris, you ready to go on this guy?
Let's dance, ladies and gentlemen.
Get me out!
Oh, I'm caught behind minions. What is happening?
Hey, there we go. The teamwork. Hey, Chris, do you mind if I take this bug? That'll get me my my next card point.
Go for it, my dog.
Thank you, friend.
Yes, I now with the Murdoch changes, always start off with the E to have that extended range and the basic pin. It is phenomenal. I really enjoy it. It definitely changes the way as far as like I will be very much watching the cooldown indicator on it, so I don't use that hit on a minion. Rather, I can use it on Iggy or whoever my offlaner is. Oh my gosh, minions is the last second.
So yeah, guys, my chat is actually frozen on my other monitor. I'll take that second to fix that. But if you're trying to talk to me specifically, I am not seeing anything, so sorry about that. I'm not ignoring you. Promise. It's true.
Yeah, I think thank you for joining us on the stream. Notch, you too.
Their Greystone, or their Kalari is in left jungle.
Thanks for letting me hop into this.
You're welcome. I cannot speak. Your mic volume went down drastically.
I sat back. I got comfortable, and I sat back.
We're
I might
playing
be dead here.
Paragon. This is a very serious life decision. I am terrible right now with my last decision. Okay.
This guy wants to die.
They can top.
Yes, he does. Oh, you took
Did
the
not
kill.
mean to take that.
Oh my gosh! All I wanted to do was get CP and XP, and I can't even do that when you take all the kills. I didn't even get gold buff because Chimera took it. I'm just so far behind. I don't know how to play the game.
So, chat, can I get a hashtag blame Notch?
No, no.
Yeah, hashtag blame Notch. 2017. Freaking them
I
up.
was playing carry phase.
Freaking them up since 2017, ladies and gentlemen.
So yeah, so people talking about the early tower dive. So I had a green buff, which took the first hit. I ended up taking 2 shots, very nearly killed me. And
Also
then
had
Chris
FaZe
almost
linked
died.
to him.
Also, we had a FaZe who pulled me out of it. So it looks a little silly, but when you really think about all the damage that comes into it, not super nuts. I don't feel it was. That felt mostly appropriate.
Link me?
Keep going. Keep going.
I can't. Dude, Iggy is getting wrecked right now by this Murdoch phase combo, which is fantastic.
Are we gonna see
AKA Murder Doctor.
Iggy rework soon, please?
I'm going in. I'm
So
going in.
bad. Oh, I don't have Link. I don't have mana.
It's okay. Oh, no, it's not, because
so
Kalari
dead.
came out of nowhere. Holy frickety frickers, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
We just got
man.
fricked up.
Hey, you needed it back. You had card power to spend, so
It's
I
all
respect
yep.
it.
See, and we
I
still got the
respect it.
kill. I'll take the trade. It's okay.
Yep.
We're just suppressing our off laner.
The Iggy got the kill, unfortunately.
Huh?
So the Iggy got the kill, unfortunately.
Oh.
Sad day.
Well, that's fine.
He was dead. How did that
Fine.
happen?
Actually, you want to know what? I lied. That was actually intentional. Everything I just said.
Intentional feeding.
Wrong. Was
Intentional feeding.
Hello,
Great. I'm
thank you,
reporting
Unreal
after this
Engine.
game.
whoever you beautiful people are, you're amazing because I don't even know who Unreal Engine is. They're just so good. Yeah, I don't know who Unreal Engine is, you know. Sticker on the back of my phone, I don't know.
Allied tower destroyed.
Doesn't Blizzard make that engine?
Yeah, I think that's the newest thing from SAS? I think SAS makes that. I heard they're located in Cary, North Carolina. No, I'm just kidding. If you guys do not know what Unreal Engine is, we make it. It makes a lot of cool video games.
It makes them actually unreal.
It makes them incredible. Paragon, if you want to know why it looks amazing, Unreal Engine. Period.
End of discussion.
They're the double.
A-Lit! Is that my dude? What's going on? A-Lit. I'm excited for the video you sent. Thank you, by the way. Appreciate you being taking the time to do that, my friend. I always think when Iggy's turret's about to explode that it is Decker's stasis bomb. Every single time.
That has tricked me more than once.
It tricks me every time.
I've called Decker stun down, get in, go ult. Jumps in, ults, immediately stunned.
Well, especially because I've had a chance to play the new Iggy rework. I am leaving. The new Iggy rework. Oh, you got the So Sorry banner. Sick.
Yeah, bro. I played a crap ton of games. I streamed for 15 hours yesterday.
I should have mine soon. Dude, that banner's odd. That is so cool.
So I love that banner.
It is one of
we
the
will
more
be having
tilting
more of
things
these 2D
to me
banners.
personally.
By the way, there it is.
I'm only going to use it until everybody else has it, then I'm never going to use it again. Like right now, it's cool because nobody has it.
Nobody except the dedicated gamers.
Right, except
Who are those?
eventually everybody will get it. Not
Yeah,
everybody.
if you do not know how to
People
get that, if you play 10 games currently in V40, your account will be granted the So Sorry banner with the cute Sluggo, which is the delicious little creature on the back of FaZe on the backpack.
Okay, so
Oh, the blind! I was about to ult! I was about to ult Iggy!
You gotta get in behind you. Careful.
Killer.
Oh, I got him anyways! See, look at that!
You're
That was
ulted,
all-
you're ulted, get on Gideon behind you.
There is... Oh, that's our Bellica. I'm an idiot. I'm trying to get FaZe out of here.
You're a heckin'
Look
Dumbo.
at that E! That is because of the E that I was able to get it.
You have Kalari coming to you guys, on the right?
Okay.
She is.
I love this.
She has a
so much.
shadow plane buff.
I've got a ward down.
Yeah, and even if I didn't get, the E gave me that extended range, but my Q
Coming around,
haste
coming around,
would
Behind
have
you,
hurt me.
behind you, behind you, behind you, behind you, behind you. You got green buff as well.
Going in on Iggy. Let's friggin' go.
Why did
Kalari is...
I don't have a ward?
Oh no! My client hit last second. I would have had that
Gaming
kill.
Rudy. Gaming Rudy.
I would have had that kill.
That's fine. I use my ult on there. Gideon, force him up.
That
Too bad.
phase is... Oh, there we go!
Rip!
What is happening right now, chat? Please, can we get some hype in the chat? What is just happening right now?
Juggling tower aggro is what's happening.
He
Watch for the,
literally, like, I was just like, that phase isn't backing up. I'm gonna keep poking her.
So Nacho, you can leave somebody else. I'm gonna steal this game. Actually, I'm gonna greet this game. Chris, I'm not with you. Be careful.
I thought you were. Oh, Notch. I keep thinking your face. Notch is with me. I'm good. I'll have ult up in 45. Gideon is coming. Oh,
That's indeed me. That's what I get for trying to greet a camp. Oh, but oh, Clara's on me. Clara's on me. I'm
if
probably
I
dead.
can
I'm probably
land
dead.
my autos, maybe we'd actually get a kill.
Notch, can you pull me? Behind you?
Where are you?
I'm dead. That's fine.
Ah, damn it. I apologize.
bad.
I blame it on Chris.
Nah, you're good, buddy. I was there's zero world in which I should have been doing what I was doing. But sometimes the greed just reigns supreme.
I'm gonna need to
Hey,
go
I've
back
got-
soon because I
I've
have
got
10
6
points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should go back. Can I go back? I'm gonna go back. Wow. Wrecked hype. Thank you, Grave Robbers. Let's go.
Can I just say I love this goddamn hero?
Frick 'em up, Notch.
That's my bay.
She makes me so happy on the inside.
So possibly the best thing in this
She makes me
game
want to rub my belly on
is
a hot
missing the
summer
jump
Sunday.
pad. Missing the jump pad when you're trying to walk at a base and having to turn around and go back to the jump pad.
I've just given up. If I miss it at this point, I just surrender because
If
I've
I
done it
if
so
I
many
hold
times.
W incorrectly, I probably shouldn't be playing Paragon at this point.
I actually hit S and think it's W. I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
That's a joke.
There was a Reddit post today where a guy had reallocated his keys for instead of WASD, it was WADS, and someone saying, why would you do this? His response is S for sideways, D for down. That's how it should always be.
Absolutely not.
That would be Notch, by the way, Grave Robbers.
Who's Notch?
Because he's supporting and giving me all the last hits because he's a beautiful human being.
Yeah, and totally not stealing Chris's gold buff like a jungler did.
Yeah, like our Ding Dong Chimera. Can we do raptors at some point? I totally forgot they
Dude,
existed.
I'll do it right now.
I
I'll do it
totally
right
forgot
now.
they existed because we were just pushing the crap out of right lane. So I played a Murdoch phase game earlier today. We hit inhibitor at 12 minutes, which is pretty much what we're doing now. I'm just gonna start hitting things, even though they were
I'm gonna loot. I'm gonna try to get these all the first.
Gideon is rotating in.
Okay, I stole one. I lied.
That's all good. you,
Can I get that? Actually, yeah, you should get that. You should get that.
I wanted that because you took it
Nope.
from me. I'm gonna go get
Sure
gold buff
no.
actually. Oh, can we do something with
Oh,
Gideon?
Yes, we can.
We're gonna try to get Gideon. but
Get the
you-
laser.
I do have my ultimate.
You do? Come here, where are you? I want to ult you. Oh no, you're so far away. You're all
Nice job, Chris. Nice job. Can
You're
you pull me
Let's
up? Pull me up.
go.
Actually, I'm fine.
We do not have a tier 1. Or, let me rephrase that. They still have their tier 1. I'm an idiot.
And this is why I put points in my E. We have their duo coming over to us on the left. Yeah, that's their pull down. I'm going on phase. Chris, focus phase. Blinded. Phase dead.
Oh, I'm shooting into yin.
Let's just keep shooting into the yin.
Yeah, I just took 2 shots and was like, why isn't it going anywhere? Oh yeah.
No
because
man,
Yin
no. You know the
ultimate
best
is
thing?
up.
You prep as many shots as possible into the yin ult. So the moment it falls, somebody walks by, they immediately explode.
That is
Which
true.
great.
That is true. We're gonna lose right.
That's fine. Ooh, we gotta get on him.
Let's go save this.
We're not gonna save it. It's gonna go down.
No, I
100% gonna go down.
I want
No, I have not seen this red skin variation for Grissom. That looks awesome.
I'm gonna get gold buff.
Is it the tiger one?
No, he's running, I think it's just a default skin variation where he's... Oh, is that Master Ghost? I don't know. Well, he's red and it looks sick, so I'm in there. I am unfortunately not red.
I'm about to have like, I have almost 9 card points.
Hey,
Can we get this gold buff and then
Oh,
we'll
I'm
back?
coming.
I just got my 7,
I'm
so...
gonna back,
we in there.
so I have 9 points again.
Pink Grux Craigasm from your boy Fizzor.
Armageddon. So as far as account level, that's something we're looking into and something we have discussed on multiple occasions. We know we want to. Sorry, I blanked for a second. We know that for those of you who are building, you know, their heroes up and their account levels up and have hit 50 and mastered multiple skins, like we want you guys to be able to feel good about those accomplishments and to feel like you're not hitting a cap, right? That you keep going. So there will be changes coming in the future at some point. We're talking about that. Not sure what they're going to be and to what elements, but that is something that we want to incentivize. So I know before we've been talking about like, you know, we're trying, but it's definitely something that we're looking at for sure.
So Chris, much more important question.
What's up, my dog?
When are we going to be getting a Frictor skin with your face?
Yeah, are we? I talked to Cam Winston about that. I said, hey, frick you, man, and he was like,
I'm going in.
I have my ultimate, by the way, so if somebody gets anybody low, get ready to dance. Wow.
Popped.
I'm sorry. Is that Chimera freaking everybody up? Nick, I'm glad we're on the same wavelength about this Fricker thing because.
Dude, Metal Drummer boys, we're both in there. I'm taking their gold, their green.
Where's? Oh no! Oh, she moved.
You play drums. Break is part of your lifestyle. So I'm gonna go look at their mid. Chris, do you have ult?
I do not. I had it.
Or
a
not?
second
Can
ago
you
and I blew it.
laser this dude?
I missed
on the tower?
Kalari moved right.
Okay,
I thought she was gonna cut back left.
Alright, I'm going in.
Yeah.
Oh, death from above! Okay, I'm
You're
on
all
the tower.
go ham.
I'm just on the tower.
I'm gonna need help here in a sec. They're aiming.
Alright, and I'm walking out of the tower.
Oh,
Chris.
phases.
Chris. I meant to get Chris.
Oh, you probably saved me, so you know I'm not about that.
missed one of my autos.
It's okay. That'll let me
Shane,
get the
thank
kill.
you. It's on Honor of Pirates of the Caribbean coming out next
I
week.
have Clary on me.
Come to us.
I'm fine. I'll kill him.
Oh, daddy. Let's go. Hey, get in. Eat my long range E. I am on the stairs bouncing for that bug there.
So let's see. Solid Age. Forget about pirates. Alien in 2 days. So funny story about Alien. If
Alien
SLG
Covenant. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing it twice this week. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I'm the biggest fan.
Let's get Raptors.
If
I'm the biggest fan.
yeah, go mid. Onion.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, never mind.
We're gonna go out on Raptors, but I do have my ultimate, so if we miss the end.
She's super low.
I got her.
Push up. I thought you said let's go on a rampage. I misheard. Am I doing it?
Oh, I'm sitting underneath Gideon's ultimate.
I can't fool you.
Oh, what just happened to my ultimate? I was in my ult form, and they went to go shoot, and it just killed me out of it. That was weird. Oh, she moved at the last second again!
So, regarding Alien with SLG, so I have my girlfriend in town, and we were all going over to hang out over there with my boy. And he's like, "Oh guys, I'm sorry, I have to cancel tonight. I'm gonna go see a movie." It's like, "Oh, movie? Oh, we're gonna go see Alien." We're like, "Oh, okay, man, that's unfortunate." And then he gets there, sends back a message. So yeah, the movie comes out next week. So
he went to
everybody go
the
ahead
theater
and-
a week early, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, dude, that's real dedication to Alien. How many of you have waited in
Please
line
at
for a full
SLG.
week?
Please at him and just let him know what a ding dong he is for doing that. Please. A week early. Hey, I didn't see Alien Covenant on the Showtime report. Where's it? Sir, it actually comes out.
So you're a week early. You are a true super fan.
By the way, Slick Row, how could you even say such a thing? It's Alien. It's Ridley Scott. I thought you were the biggest fan.
You come this
Oh,
way,
no,
get
wait, that's
Raptors.
me. I'm sorry, I forgot
Get
that I
Raptors.
was actually... I'm coming.
Chimera,
I've got their getting on me. Yeah, I'm fine.
are you sure?
I'm
Come to
100% okay.
Solari is near us.
Let's get Raptors.
Yeah, you see, my team keeps wanting to do Raptors, but I just want to...
Alien, let's go.
Dude, I'm more excited about Pirates. I gotta be honest.
Are you
I'm a
dude,
huge Pirates
okay,
fan.
I'm like the
Yeah.
biggest Pirates fan too. I'm the biggest everything fan.
Like,
Disney
Pirates
fan,
for me,
Aliens
even-
fan,
even
Paragon fan.
Even the one where they went and found the, you know, the
Yeah, dude, come
The
on.
Fountain of Youth?
Shane,
It was still good.
Shane Mc, what's his name?
I'm
Shane
going right.
something.
I still enjoyed it.
I could have given that to somebody else. Oh well. Shane McLean, whatever his name is.
I mean, I can't think of anything I've waited in line for a week for.
I would never wait in line. So I used to work at Apple. We had people that would sleep in the mall for 2 days for like an iPhone.
Oh yeah, actually for the 6th and 7th Harry Potter books, my friend and I got there a day early for both, and then we realized, oh, they just give you a ticket
Oh,
for
dang
when
it,
you
it's
get there.
not there.
Why would you do such a thing? Oh,
I
gold
wanted
buff.
to
I was
help
like, why
you
would you
with the
do such a
gold
thing? I was
buff.
farming.
I'm gonna help you. But it didn't happen the way
Mid
I
lane,
wanted
mid
it to happen.
lane.
The term is, I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe it's not butter notch. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's not butter. Boop! Give me that.
And just for those wondering, this will be Chris Atlas's final live stream. Sending him off on that joke.
I just want to say that I have never liked margarine, but I've always liked butter, and gotta go for dad jokes.
I have an ult if you want to go in there, Chimera.
Oh yes. You don't need that. You don't need that.
Whenever you're ready to go ham.
So yeah, hit it. I got the Gideon ult. Fun fact, those of you who don't know, Chimera can actually jump to Gideon and cancel us all in the air.
Chloe's on me! Oh! Chloe's on me!
I got her. Beautiful, beautiful.
Who's on you? I'm sorry, what?
There's the... I was patient with that one because I was not missing that. I'm on my way. Iggy is going through their jungle. I'm going to intercept, and we're going to kill. Iggy is going all the way around. Oh, wow. Well, Iggy, you didn't know that I was here.
Get laser beamed to death, dude. Oh, picking up kills.
Is that another knot? Yes.
Yeah.
Right now.
Is that the young boy? What?
Is that him? Oh, yeah.
See, I was patient that time with my snipes, ladies and gentlemen. That's one thing I have to work on. So I played a game earlier today and landed 6 out of my 7 snipes, and they were dope. I was like on the fly. I was like, ew. They called me Michael Jordan.
They were indeed heckin' sweet. They call me Michael Jordan due to my accuracy with a sniper rifle.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Even though I want to hate everything about you right now, Kalari.
We got
oh my
jacked.
gosh, I cannot believe he just did that.
We got dagger stolen.
I cannot believe that just happened.
Okay, I'm going right lane. I'm going right lane.
I'm going mid.
That is 100% Selwong's fault.
It's true.
That was
God
a clutch.
dang it, Selwong.
Why? Did he do that on stream?
Ugh, I just haven't talked crap about Selwong in so long. I've missed him.
He's been
I
too
missed
busy like,
casting a
making a video
Selwong,
game or something.
a Selwong game. I know, he needs to knock that off.
I unfortunately need to see him every day.
I feel bad
Wow,
for you.
I
That's
am
rough.
literally 15 card points ahead of their top player right now. So we should.
Well, it doesn't matter because our Orb Prime just got stolen. So you can take those 15 card points.
And shove them up your. Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, the Sly Crow, the Ibuki Kunai. Hello, fellow fighting game player.
See, SLG's just in here because he's like a Kalari main.
That was actually SLG.
Dude, I knew you snuck into our game. It's all because he was at Alien Covenant. It was all a ploy.
You guys admit they do have Orb Prime. Just a heads up.
Well, I just killed Iggy, so.
I am flanking everybody.
Oh my gosh, she put up her ultimate at the perfect time. There we go.
Enemy has been slain.
I just saw bullets fly. Oh, it's the bullets that I shot at Yin. I was like, I just saw my own bullets fly at me.
I'm blinded by the light. You're ulted.
Kalari.
I
Let's
didn't mean
friggin'
to
go.
do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do it.
I'll always take it.
It's okay. I was just about to get the last hit. It's okay.
Primarily,
I'm not fed enough.
I am the biggest proponent of get the kill.
I'm not fed enough.
Guarantee the kill.
I need more fed. Let's attack the mid lane. Hey guys, do you know what time it is? Is it 11:11?
wow.
It is not, dude. It is not time to fish your wish.
Dude, Fisher Price. You jerk! You hit me with your meteor!
Destiny Kata attempting to watch the stream while on a plane back to LA. Is that Los Angeles or Louisiana?
I've actually never heard that question, and I wanted to laugh at it, but it's actually...
I actually didn't hear that question until I moved out here because I would tell people, oh yeah, I'm from LA, and people would be like, oh yeah, I got family in Louisiana. I'm like, no, not what I meant. California boy right here.
Why did it just?
Oh,
click
she didn't stun
somebody
me.
else?
Oh, she did it the last second.
I went to pull you, and it switched over to Venom. For
Well,
some reason.
my client, I think because of the friend request, like we were talking about, hitched at the last second, so I couldn't see on my screen. It looked like, oh, cool, it didn't. It just hitched again. Sick. It just hitched again.
That means your people logging in and out. I highly recommend you do that thing.
Yeah, we should do the other thing that they just said. Yeah, Fizzy, let's 100% do it. I'm free most nights.
Hey Fizz, thanks for the invite. Oh wait, you didn't invite me, you meanie. I am.
Oh, they are in there. I'm diving. No, I'm not.
I'm not. Nope.
I switched to you because I thought you were.
Kalari is in his right now, so FYI, she's probably going to be trying to attack me. Should we just go left or something? Because this is a stalemate right now.
Oh, we're fine. Right is set for us, I believe.
We've got
Left
lanes.
is definitely set
We've
for
got-
us.
Oh wow, they wanted to get it. All because I was.
Popped.
Oh no, face!
Oh my gosh, you saved me.
No, face! There we go, thank you. Couldn't hit the auto. Oh wow, I am taking aggro.
It'll be really embarrassed if I get smushed by Gideon right now, so I'm gonna go left lane.
I've got 9 points. Can I help you with something there, Epic, Chris, Atlas?
I'm sorry. Maybe healing. Because my heart
you
is
mean
broken
like I've been
because
doing?
I almost
You mean
died.
like the entire game, bro?
No, you've been doing amazing.
I'm 3-0-16. I'm the best face.
I
North
credit
America.
everything.
Boston 316.
Holy!
Oh, that Gideon ate me real big.
They are blinded.
By the light.
I'm blinded. I can't say anything.
Clorial onto
Oh,
our backline.
shot right. I wasn't patient that time. Wasn't patient.
I can only do so much
Got
for you.
her. I got her.
Bellic wasted her ult trying to steal it from me.
Dude, this Murdoch rework is so good. On top of, I mean, it's the team play that's really. Right lane is pushing. We need somebody to go.
You know, when we first started playing with it, I didn't like it at all personally.
I didn't think
just
I would,
because-
but 2 games and I really like it. I really like the haste. I love the pen and the range increase.
But yeah, my thing is like I've always been a really big fan of static trap gameplay, which is unfortunately no longer there. But the more I started, like the more I was playing with it and getting used to being able to kind of like control my poke as a marauder, it felt a lot more smooth in a way. It changed the laning experience.
Yes, it does.
Prior to what Murdoch was.
Yep.
And like I actually like having where before you would have your pistol shot and you would have your crowd control abilities.
Yep.
So buttons now it's like I kind of like the fact that you need to make like intentional choices behind what you want to use when you want to use it. It's like, if I use this for damage, I am no longer able to have any kind of self kill. So that opens up a lot of counterplay opportunities for Murdoch for the enemy team to be able to like really deal with you. And I just think that's I'm always a big advocate of player choice and putting things in like that.
Somebody asked in the Paragon chat, is there a way to not get trolled by phase? And I know if you
Player
hit
feedback.
B-
So
No,
report.
like if so, let's say I have you.
Here we're Chris Prime.
I have you linked, and I decide, hey, you know what? You can't hack that, and pull them away. If you press B, it'll cancel her link, and then just cancel that. I know it's some of you. I've said it's kind of weird, but it works. If you notice that you're
Get in.
That's fine. Just focus Prime.
Make sure we have a ward
Sorry,
down.
still here. Careful.
Here.
You're gonna try.
Right here.
She used the dagger too early.
Blind.
Woohoo! She just got 2 shot. Let's go.
Nice job. So my big thing with stuff like that, people who are like, I've been playing MOBAs for, let's see, since Aeon of Strife in Warcraft 3, which predated Dota. And something is constant. Like some people, any kind of multiplayer game, there's always going to be that guy who just wants to troll you and wants to kind of like mess the experience up for the player.
There's always going to be that guy.
And if they're not like running around face pulling you out of things, they're going to run into towers and be like, oh haha, I'm so original. And it's like those people just simply exist in multiplayer gaming communities, and it's a problem. FaZe definitely like don't let the fact that can happen really take away from how amazing the hero is. And oh my gosh, I have 15 buffs on me. Nice job, guys. Very good game.
Spirit fingers. Yeah, and that's holy frick. 16, 1, and 11. Our whole team. Look at this. Oh my goodness, what a game! Great job, team.
Hey, that was a fun game. You know, that hero's
an
pretty good.
amazingly fun game. My cell phone just dropped. Yeah, and one of the things I was gonna say too. So on top of everything that they said, like Notch was saying about hitting B, Chris frickin' Atlas fricking them up. But my team was amazing, so I can't take full credit for that in any way, shape, or form. Notch did a great job. Nick with the amazing ganks on Chimera, even though he stole my gold buff. It's okay. I'm not
It's true, dude.
I'm not gonna
It got me a
remember
comp
that.
point.
You know,
It
I'm
was
never
worth
gonna
it.
remember that you taking gold buff at 10 minutes into the game.
So that one death, if you would have had that extra 300 CXP, maybe that would have been health.
You know,
never
maybe
know.
we would have I would have done more. You know, if I had that 300. It's whatever. Anyways, so not only hitting B, right, breaks the tether on the phase, if there is a phase troll happening in your game, but do a couple things too. So our player, rate player right here, whoop, whoop, this thing on the screen. As we told you guys in V40, one of the things that we have right now is if I go and rate players and I'm like, ooh, you don't want to know what? Notch is really great. He's a pro. And Nick, oh, he was such a strategist. Venom, oh my gosh, what is he?
The strategy of dive them and then ult them.
We are now giving feedback to you via gift box notification. So if a player is actioned for negative behavior, you will receive a prompt that says, hey, a player that you reported at some point has been actioned. Thank you so much for contributing to keep this, a positive community. So that is another thing to do. And you can also report them to player support. Thank you, babe. Appreciate it. So that's one of those things to keep in mind. The other thing as well, I know a lot of people have been asking questions lately about, okay, are you guys going to incentivize positive rating of players or just positive play in general? And, I was talking with Mooney about this the other day. Yes, we plan on doing that. Not sure exactly what we're going to do, but we want to be able to incentivize those people that are doing awesome things. We also don't want to make it a system where it's, everybody's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna rate people because I want to get free things. So we want to make sure it's an intentional system where people who are really doing awesome things, are getting rewarded for it. So, but that is something we want to. We don't want to just talk about the negative. We also want to talk about the positive, right? So that is something that we are going to be doing in the future. Not sure exactly when the ETA is going to be coming on that, but that is something that we are going to be doing. So, folks, we do have, by the way, these have been amazing games. We got about probably 10 or 15 minutes. I want to make sure Nick has given us his time and been awesome. So if you have any questions for him, feel free to @Drecker, DRECKERR in the chat, or Notch or me, and let's go ahead and talk some turkey for the next 10, 15 minutes. What questions do you have? I'm a millionaire, by the way. Look at this. I'm a freaking millionaire. I'm a millionaire.
I am a 2,000 rep remaining in there.
Ooh.
People are asking you to open one of your crates.
Okay. Claim your rewards. Open a crate. Diamond. What is it? I'm even more of a millionaire.
Did you get rep in the crate?
I got all rep in the crate.
What? Not in Paragon.
Nope.
That's not even once.
Not even. Never. Who gets rep in crates?
That's not real. That's not
Xenopara, yes, I am. I'm definitely waiting for Alien. I'm a very big Ridley Scott fan.
Got rep. Huge Ridley Scott fan. Oh my gosh. Going to see it on Thursday with the lady. Very excited. Cannot wait. I've been waiting for Alien Covenant for so long. So the thing, okay, real quick. I just got to make this statement. So, again, I'm a huge Alien fanboy. The thing that's crazy and somewhat frustrating, but not really, Ridley Scott was just trolling the hell out of all of us. But when they came out with Prometheus, he was like, it's not a prequel, but it's in the same universe, but it's not a continuation or a backstory of aliens and Resurrection and all those. But it actually was the whole time because Alien Covenant, and he actually changed his tune. So he was just trolling all of us to be like, no, we're not doing that thing. Stop complaining. Stop whining. But it actually
The first one wasn't that one wasn't that good.
Notch, you need to be.
I know I'm probably not going to be whitelisted anymore after that comment, but I didn't like it. I thought it was too slow.
Nope. You have to watch it again. Prometheus was amazing. NG Men, I promise you, if you read interviews when Prometheus came out, Ridley Scott said this is not a prequel. It is in the same universe, but it has nothing to do with the actual Alien universe.
There's a couple of videos of him actually saying the same thing as well.
Literally. And then Alien Covenant was announced, and he was like, oh, yeah, actually, yeah, totally. But, phase health regen link. Okay, so anyways, back to Paragon. So does phase health regen link have a cap? Not that I know of. Nick, can you confirm or deny? Phase health regen link.
As long as she is able to gain more and more regen, you will pass more and more regen. However, if you're sitting there and spamming 2 abilities, if you hit like your pull and your blind and your laser all one after the other, just like a piano, like boom, 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 they will not stack. As far as a cap goes, I don't believe it has a cap.
By the way, Sneaky Paragon, you also are no longer allowed to create fan art for Paragon. I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
It's hardcore. No more fan art, Sneaky.
Yeah, no more
You hear
fan
him,
art.
Cody?
No more art. Yeah.
So let's see. Doom Doctor, have you guys given much thought to breaking Raptors into 4 bigger camps better on the map, kind of like the ancient camps in Dota 2? So I can't speak to whether or not that will happen, but I can have a discussion regarding what I feel are the differences between things like ancients and Raptors. So I come from a Dota background. I played professional Dota with Team Hex for a while, and ancients fulfill, I feel, a much different role than say like your Paragon Raptors or your League of Legends Dragon or your insert MOBA secondary major objective. Ancients are kind of a protect like when you play a game like Paragon, you don't say, "Oh, it's our Raptors, protect our Raptors." When you play League, it's not, "Oh, protect our Dragon." When you play Dota, they are very much your ancients. It's a resource for your team. It's not as much as a neutral objective. I personally feel so. Kind of spreading it around the map, I feel would kind of like personally, I think that would create possibly some interesting game dynamics, but it would be much more of a control what we have on our side as opposed to a general map thing that exists as a neutral objective to fight over. I feel like it would be very like 4 camps. You have 2 on each side, for example. I think it would be much more play like Team 1 protects their 2 Raptors, Team 2 protects their 2 Raptors as they funnel them into the carry. Serious question: what change would you make to draft, if any, especially when new heroes come out? A ton of people back because they don't get the new hero. Yeah, that's just an unfortunate thing with hero releases. You'll find that in a lot of games. Any of you who have played like League of Legends will see the release week for a hero is typically extremely hard to find a game if you're trying to play that new hero because everybody tries to insta-lock it and get through it. As far as changes that can be made, that would be more of a question for someone like Mooney. Given like what kind of like quote punishment or deterrent can we see for that? Because it is really frustrating for a new hero week just not being able to get games, and that's a general feature of choose a character games. Simply because everybody wants to get in on the new hotness.
So, Chris,
Oh.
if I can ask a question, do I have time to ask a question?
Yes, let me answer this one real quick. I know him was asking about card packs again, and not meaning to deflect every question. Literally any question you guys have about what are you doing with card packs, what is happening, what are the visuals going to look like literally anything that has to do with the card system as a whole, just throw it out of your brain. And we can't answer questions about that right now just because of us going. The goal with the new card system, the TLDR, and we've said this before as well, the goal with the new card system is to incentivize something that Nick said before, which is player choice, counterplay. So that way when you, as the player, go in that, and this is the original intent of the card system, was to, when you go into a fight, and Yin is rocking Silent Indignation and this crit build with a bunch of damage, that you as the, Gideon or the support or the tanky steel or whatever, have the cards to counter. And depending upon what you bring in a battle, is your choice of counterplay, right? And so we want to incentivize that and incentivize unique builds. I know, you see a lot of Shadow Scrolls on Countess. You see a lot of Adamant Edges on every hero. You see, and so the rework of the cards that we've put in, like Tainted Magic, Nanoplasm, Thermo Bonds, all these different cards that we've been doing over the past couple major builds, is just a small insight and glance into what we're hoping to do with the new card system in the sense of incentivizing choice, counterplay, creating more unique atmosphere around itemization, how it works in team fight. Like team fights are so different. People are complaining about the CC meta. Thermobond and a bunch of different cards have completely changed the name of the game with that. So, anyway, super long answer for that, but just know, not trying to deflect what questions you have. It's not that at all. It's just we really don't have anything that we can release right now on that. But, Notch, what were you asking? Sorry.
So my question is this. So currently with the way the game sets up, you pick your you hit play, you go into a draft, and then you pick your heroes. Previously, we had that, I'm going to pick my hero, and then you're going to match me with players.
Correct.
Is there ever going to be a mode that has that? So we don't have to do the drafting? Are we going to go back to like a true quote unquote quick match without a draft, or is the draft there to stay forever?
For a PvP like 5v5 mode or ranked mode, highly unlikely. I can't say 100% with all certainty that it won't. But according to what I have heard, and again, don't fully quote me on this, but it has been that is very unlikely to be seen. It's like the questions about Legacy. Will we ever see Legacy back? Will we ever have a game mode with Legacy? Highly unlikely. Highly, highly, highly unlikely. So, yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. Yeah, Thermobond, by the way, on Greystone is pretty much Thermobond. Anytime you have a hero like Chimera, I've even seen Sundown use it on Richter, which I thought was really cool. To be able to get in the middle of a fight and use his ultimate and have Thermobond, where it's just like, cool, I'm going to regen health, and you just used a ton of abilities on me to lock me down or knock me up. What other questions do we have?
Let's see. Who do you use Hemorrhage on? Hemorrhage Murdoch. I personally have Hemorrhage in nearly all of my my carry decks. I definitely do run it on Murdoch, especially with new Murdoch having the Hot Pursuit and Hemorrhage. You just zip around. You can chase down almost anybody you want. I don't like it personally on Twin Blast because I don't feel that he really needs the attack speed. It synergizes extremely well with a hero like Sereth. You hit your ult, you hit your Hemorrhage, and you have your kind of self-protection with your Q going, or your Omni Slash. It works really well with a hero like Grimmix because you're able to get to guarantee that you chase someone down. You already have your massive slows. This is just another way of being able to do it. So I would recommend at least trying it on most carries at the very least. And also playing against it, if you see somebody turn red and they don't have a blood-soaked armor, you blow them up.
Rick Tillian, to answer your question, so what are you guys looking to accomplish prior to 0.0 release, I think is what you're meaning. Like, are you talking about like 40, 41, 42 rather than the 40.1, 40.2, 40.3? So the goal with the release cadence being the way that it is, part of it is on the dev side for us as far as fixing bugs, working in a branch, and being able to do a lot of things for our devs that just make it better pipeline for us. But part of it is also being able to work on things ahead of time and to work on things that are currently in the game. So like Phase comes out, right? And we realize, like, I've seen people's feedback on like the blind is too much. I'm not saying that we're going to change that, but it's looking at feedback like that on, okay, maybe this thing is too much. Should we bring that down? Being able to release, some small balance changes, new skins, bug fixes, visual changes, whether it be UI stuff. Performance updates as well, whether it be to servers, just making our servers better. It could be client performance upon loading in. There's just a lot of things that go into it that the team is working on. And a lot of it, too, you'll notice this in game development. And this is something that I've learned, which has been really cool to see. And it's tough, right? It's prioritization of, okay, what comes first? And that's where our producers come in, where you have 18,000 things, right? You guys have seen our 2017 roadmap where there's so much that's going to be coming this year. How do you prioritize what is more important over another thing and what comes first, what comes second? And even in those moments where you find out, okay, the resources that you once had for that thing are getting pulled out from underneath you, how do we reallocate what falls out from that point? What is the prioritization of those things? And those are where our producers come in. And so things just take time. And so that's where the build cadence is the way it is. Super long answer for that, but that's where that goes.
It's Mike TV had a good question when it comes to heroes being able to cast skills through walls. Examples were Revenant's Q, Mori's right mouse. Are you going to change that like you guys did Grimm's old ulti?
I haven't heard anything, but it's not out of the question. Not out of the question.
Yeah, a lot of hero performance, or a lot of hero changes will come down to performance for one. Like, yeah, it's definitely these heroes are designed with the ability to do that in mind. Like, and it's built around like this hero has this effect. How can we balance that? And obviously, like this is a living game. It's not like the hero comes out and that's how they are. That's how they are forever.
Right.
Yeah, Murdoch is a case of that.
We do make adjustments. Things do change, and once again, this is still an open beta game. Like we're seeing sweeping changes all throughout. So don't get too hung up on things being as the way they are. I know that there's a lot of time sometimes between changes. Sometimes they may not happen as often as you as the community members would like. But rest assured that we do not ignore things like this. We try to keep very active on like whether a hero is overperforming or underperforming.
Correct.
And really make adjustments based on that.
Yeah. And the thing I was going to say, too, with that is, like, you've seen that in action. Look at Murdoch changes. Look at the steel changes. We've talked about Iggy. Look at the Shinbi changes that we shipped. The Greystone changes. You look at. We've also mentioned that Sparrow is going to be being revisited at some point this year as well. Like all of these things come from we are learning more and more as we continue to develop this game of what does it mean to make this game more MOBA and to make it competitive and to make it so new players and people who came from who have never played a MOBA before and maybe came from Call of Duty are able to come into a game like this that has almost this shooter look. It's a super pretty game. It's third person over the shoulder. And you're like, oh, these dudes made Gears. So, this should be easy for me. And it may not be. And so we're working on, getting better at these different things that we have in time. And so looking at those hero kits and, okay, what can we do to make it more kit-centric or hero-centric around what role do they fit? And Murdoch right now, that was why the changes were made was to make him a shooter. Was to incentivize, like, the trap was one of those things that I remember when I was talking to Cam, it was like, it was kind of hard. Here was this thing that was implemented early on. They tried making the change to make it bigger and have the root in it, but getting knocked back and getting rooted, right in front of him where he can just unload a ton of damage didn't feel good, and Marauders really aren't meant to have a ton of lockdown potential because they're basic attack heavy, or in Revenant's case, ability heavy. Ability carry heavy. And so it's one of those things that you'll see those changes come in time because we want to refine, okay, what are these roles that heroes need to live in? Same thing with cards, like, okay, itemization. How can we refine this to make it so players have choice and are able to incentivize counterplay, as I already mentioned before. So you'll see a lot of these things come in time, and there's just things that we learn. We learn from making the decision and go, oh, that could be refined. That could be better. Let's do it. So... And by the way, I love the Murdoch changes. I didn't know if I would like, because I was like, passive on the E that just, affects the basic attack, and a passive on the Q, at the haste, but it really makes a big difference, and it feels good. Like, there were 2 kills that I got in a game I played earlier today that I would not have gotten without haste. My ult was down. They were super low, so I was able to utilize that 3,000. I think it's 3,000 unit range. Get vision of them, keep running up towards them, and then E with that extra range, I was able to save that and get the kill. So feels really good. But Slick Row, it does knock back. It's a very close range. It's a very, very, very close range. It's kind of like I don't want to say like Decker's stasis orb used to be, but depending upon the range of where you're at, sometimes it would stun and do damage, and sometimes it wouldn't. It's similar to that, where it's going to do damage if they're within a certain range, but if they're closer, it does the knockback and the damage. Shotguns aren't meant to be long-range weapons, so. All right, folks, we got time for probably another question or two. If you have any questions specifically for Nick, or even Mr. Another Notch, he's been hanging out with us. Feel free to.
Which has been so much fun, by the way.
Thank you so much, Notch.
Ow.
We love you, man.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna email him because I've got Chris's email and his cell phone. What? I'm not bragging.
He knows my T-shirt size.
I do. He is the small spoon. If anybody was curious, Chris Atlas is the small spoon.
He's baby beard. I'm like little tiny baby beard.
Notch, can I nuzzle your beard?
Yes.
Yes, DSO3, you can.
Yes, you can.
Vexium, interesting question. We are a MOBA, so, probably the closest thing to us that I would say, I don't really know if I call it, I guess you say competitors. I don't really look at it that way. But a game that would be closest to us would be Smite, just because it's third person. League and Dota, right, they're a MOBA, but when you have a top-down experience versus third person, everything's different, right? You got skill shots versus, right click and have autos just continue to hit. And it changes the game. If you check out our community corners, Cam Winston talks about this a lot, how people were talking about Dota versus Paragon, and he's a huge Dota buff. And so I would recommend watching, a couple of those. He even posted a thread on Reddit, or a response on Reddit about people were talking about, abilities and the lock-ons versus skill shots and why do we make the decisions that we do. And he responded to a lot of it. So I would definitely take a look at some of that stuff. Captain Junkie, more coming soon. I know we keep saying it. Trust me, I've been pushing on it. So it just depends on
If we don't get a
Multiple.
Sluggo backpack, I'm gonna be devastated.
Well, we have already talked. Our European team, Kale said this. You know, our European team is working on some stuff with
I'm North America.
with some cool phase stuff that we are hoping to get over here in North America as well. So stay tuned. Potentially, don't want to set any expectations.
What
But
about
potentially?
that sweet hat that Wes teased?
This guy gaming, Epic Games. If you just Google like Epic Games merch, there should be a store that we have. You can buy a Paragon hoodie right now, but not really sure. You know, we have more stuff that we're gonna be going on. Doom Doctor. I'm talking about Cam Winston, our lead hero designer. Epic, keep it up. You got a golden game out there.
What
Oh,
about
thank
a
you so much. Really appreciate it.
Sluggo
Thanks,
onesie?
Deuce.
Can we do a Sluggo onesie?
Now it's you are the Sluggo onesie.
Aw.
Darkness, this will be the last question I answer. What about esports? What are you guys thinking and about ranks? Competitive and tournaments is something super important to us. We said that's going to be ramping up this year. We've already released our tournament rules. People like Notch and Shane who are doing PCL, you know, we've already been working with them and multiple other folks. It's very important to us. Esports is a touchy thing because you don't want to deal your hand before it's meant to be dealt, and we also want to make sure that the game is ready and that the community feedback is do this thing, rather than us trying to force it down people's throats, because that never is a good way to go about that. So it's very important to us. We would love to do esports and make that a thing, but it's all in due time, and you know, when the game is ready and the community feels it is time. So. But folks, that we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Notch, Nick, thank you again so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, buddy.
You guys are awesome. If you guys ever want to reach out to them, Notch streams all the time. He is an amazing dude. Please catch his Twitch streams. If you haven't subbed to him, if you haven't followed him, please do. He does a lot of stuff with PCL. Him and Shane are the two boys behind that, and multiple other amazing folks like Narendra and whatnot. And Nick is on our competitive design team, so feel free to add him and talk to him on Discord. I'm sure he'd love to answer your questions. He's a super nice dude. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us too. We know you could be doing many other things on your Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., but you're here hanging out with us. So I know it means a lot to me, and I genuinely say that. That is not a marketing tactic. That is me being the frickin' frick.
That's true. He has a tear in his eye right now.
I cry every time. So, but thank you so much for coming to hang out. We're going to go ahead and shoot a host to somebody. Give me one moment. And join us every Wednesday, 4:30 p.m. We're doing more of these Play with Community streams. We want to get more community involvement. We want to get other members from the team so you guys get a chance to ask questions and see what we're doing behind the scenes. It's a really cool casual outlet to do that, whereas dev streams and community corners a little bit less just because it's such a intense thing. But let's take a look. Let's see what's going on. Who do we got on here? Ooh, so we hosted Squanto last time, and she was quite excited. Ooh, Kilmore is on right now. Oh, another Notch is on. Gamers Fitness Group. We got Master Splinter. Let's do. All right, folks. He was just out here on the dev stream. Go ahead, give him some love. We're going to host I Am Kilmore. He's a super nice dude. He's Canadian, even though he doesn't like hockey. Doesn't make any sense to me, but he's awesome. He's awesome nonetheless. Really good dude. If you ever have any questions about YouTube, Twitch stuff, PS4, he is a good dude to talk to. Him and I were talking a lot about that while he was here. So please give him a follow, give him some love, hang out with him. And, yeah, thanks again. We'll see you next week. Not how long do you usually wait before you host?
I do it pretty quickly.
I'm going to give it like 5 more seconds.